What's up, guys? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Welcome in, everybody. I'm also live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimieDeeshow. What up, y'all? It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. I'm so excited. I don't know why, but this week feels so long to me. I feel like when my manager today said it was almost Friday, I was like, wait, it's Thursday? It just feel like it takes so long. What's up? Yes, I see Dina Smith in the chat. How you doing, friend? Good to have you here. Yes, we got Love You More in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So on today's show rundown, I'm going to go over the daily news headlines. Then we're going to talk about if Black history is important. And there's a reason I'm bringing this topic up. And later, Jajuane Smith, he is a flight attendant for Spirit Airlines. And he's going to be in today to tell you all about the realities of being a flight attendant, the benefits of being a flight attendant, how to become a flight attendant, and more. So make sure to stick around because I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it feels like everybody and their mama is becoming a flight attendant. Literally. And I want to know why. What is the glitz and glam behind being a flight attendant? I understand that you get to travel the world and all the other great stuff, but I know there's the real behind being a flight attendant. So I need to know. So we're going to have Jajuane Smith in the house. We got Mama D in the house. Yeah, welcome in. All right, so let's get straight into the daily news. Now, woo, it's like yesterday was just a day of everybody is just getting caught on their ish. G Herbo, who is a rapper known for a song, Who Wants Smoke, faces up to 20 years behind bars after pleading guilty to fraud for allegedly using stolen identities to fund private jets, a Jamaican villa, designer puppies, and more. What makes it worse is that he even lied to the federal agents who questioned him about his crime, but they caught him in the lie. Now, this is crazy, but it also makes sense. I'm going to tell you why it makes sense. It makes sense because so often do we see all of these celebrities doing regular people's stuff. And what I mean by that is if you're a celebrity and you have access to money, you have access to opportunities, you have access to doing shows so that you can make more money, why are you out here still living these hood lives? You did not become a celebrity and get yourself out the hood for you to be out here doing all this hood stuff. There's no reason for people that are in these positions of power to be out here selling drugs, doing dope, frauding people. Like, for what? You literally have a way out, and you decided to still go out here and make money the wrong way. And to me, I don't feel bad. I'm going to tell you why. Because even if you do get money, doesn't mean you should live above your means. Oftentimes, do these celebrities get all this money? And Christy Ferris was saying this yesterday, who is a celebrity herself. They get a lot of money and they start buying a bunch of stuff without realizing, where will my next paycheck come from that will be able to actually keep all this going to allow me to maintain this lifestyle? And if you're not thinking about this before you start buying all these Rolexes and these big mansions and all these girlfriends people they get because they think, oh, I can spend money on this many girlfriends and this many baby mamas, you're gonna find yourself out here like G Herbo. And I really hope that you realize that you don't have to do this, because at any point G Herbo probably could have still got on stage and performed for some money. G Herbo ain't a bad name. People know who G Herbo is. People listen to his music. He's connecting the industry. I just don't know why he thought that he needed to go fraud people. I understand you want to live this lavish life, but there are so many other ways. You already proved to yourself you can make it happen once. I'm sure you can make it happen again. All right. A viral non-playable character, which stands for NPC as the abbreviation. When you see that, NPC stands for non-playable character. So a viral non-playable character, TikTok creator, Pinky Doll, is being called out for allegedly lying about her age online. The content creator currently says she is 19 years old, but has previously claimed her birthday to be April 22nd, 1996, which would make her 27. Now, you guys may be asking, well, why are we talking about a TikTok creator? What up, Naturally Radiant? I see you on YouTube. I'm going to tell you why it's important. One, it's important because she's going super, super viral. I mean, like topping the viral charts right now because she does this content on TikTok where she plays a non-playable character. And if you guys don't know what that means when you're playing a video game and you're going through like the quests and the journeys, there are certain characters that you literally just cannot play with. You can't interact with. They don't do anything. And if they do have an action, the action is the exact same thing. Like, hello, fellow passenger. This way, fellow passenger. You like you can't beat them up. You can't do anything with them. You can't really interact with them, which is why they're called non-playable characters. Well, in the anime community, in the cosplay community, non-playable characters are the new it thing. To play that character that sounds like this and moves in different directions like this. So she's a very pretty woman, very pretty woman. And she's on social media just saying, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the gifts. And people are paying her thousands. I mean, thousands to sit there and play a NPC. And to be honest, I can't watch for too long because it gets annoying, but it is interesting for a few minutes. But people are loving it. But it doesn't also hurt that she's gorgeous. However, what makes this even more news is that she's lying that she's 19. Okay, I'm not a fan of lying, and I do my absolute best to not be a liar. I promise you I do. I try my best to hold myself accountable, and if I ever catch myself being a human and making mistakes, I do my best to apologize and hold myself accountable. But do I disagree with her saying she's 19? Okay, there's a few things with this. One, she's unfortunately targeting the perverts out there. Let's call a spade a spade. For some reason, men love super young women. They think younger women have it easier, have it all, are easy to control, don't have malice in their heart, haven't been through that much strife, so they're not going to be aggressive and mean and angry. Majority of the times they like younger women because it's easy to manipulate them. But she's saying she's 19 and apparently she's actually 27. And I'm not going to lie, I don't blame her. Oh, don't drag me, don't drag me, don't drag me. I don't blame her because I understand you have to work the system to get what you need. This girl is making thousands of dollars an hour doing this stupid TikTok live thing that she does. And I know for a fact that people knew that she was older, she probably wouldn't get that much attention. She probably wouldn't because there are people out there who like younger women. There are people out there who are level-headed and like younger women, and there are people out there who are perverts and like younger women. And we know majority of times it's the perverts who are spending that money on this girl. So if she can get this money out of these men that she's never really going to interact with, it could be a dangerous game, yes. But hey, get it how you get it, because listen, it's hard out here. If you're not hurting yourself, other people, or animals, I don't care. All right, so this is some news that I can't wait to get into. And now, if you guys ever want to call in, 702-221-7283 is the number to call in if you want to interject anything. Again, that's 702-221-7283. All right, it's being reported that the NBA star Dwight Howard is being sued by a man he allegedly met online for assault and battery charges. Ooh. There are text messages between the two being used as evidence in this case. According to Radar, Stephen Harper, the alleged victim, filed a lawsuit against Howard regarding the assumption and battery charge for Harper not wanting to participate in a threesome with Howard. The suit alleges that on July 19, 2021, Howard contacted Harper to tell him he was thinking about that meet. Upon viewing Mr. Harper's primary account, Howard indicated that he was waiting on Harper to send pics. Harper claims Howard told him he was into freaky sexual content, expressing interest and wanted to see Mr. Harper's nudes and releasing shots. I don't know if I can say the actual word, so I'm going to say releasing shots. He's used to it too. Screenshots of the alleged conversation further indicate Howard telling Harper, "Now, I want you to know I'm not gay or anything. I'm just a little nasty sometimes. I don't want to offend you." In the suit, Harper claims that while he didn't want to participate in the threesome, he still arrived at Howard's home and engaged in consensual kissing in the bedroom. The two talked for about 40 minutes before Howard allegedly steered the conversation back to one of a sexual nature. Shortly after, a man dressed as a woman named Kitty arrived, and Howard attempted to force Harper to participate in a threesome. It's alleged by Harper that when sexual activities ensued, he physically and verbally told Howard no about not wanting to participate, but Howard became angry and tried to force him to participate. Harper states in the suit that Howard stood up over him, proceeding to grab Harper by his thighs and forcefully remove his underwear. It also reveals that Howard held Mr. Harper down and performed non-consensual oral sex on Mr. Harper, and that Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when Howard had pinned him down. Naturally Rated says, LOL at releasing shots. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all my true immediate thoughts about this. First of all, you are a creep if you are trying to initiate sexual activity with somebody who says no and somebody who does not want it. Consent can be taken away. I hate when people say, well, you told me yes, consent can be taken away. And I definitely understand that a lot of times people are in the moment and they're not paying attention. And that doesn't always make them bad individuals. But there are some people we know in the media, like the person I'm talking about, who has had other sexual assault cases. People need therapy. People need to understand that no means no. People need to understand that if you are in a space where you're trying to get your rocks off and you can't, you better take your butt to the bathroom and figure it out. Because there's no way that you guys are out here pretty much raping people to get your release. Now, I'm also say this, and I don't know if y'all gonna agree or not, but I really wish society didn't make it so hard for people to be themselves. Now, hear me out. I understand that people should be confident enough to be themselves no matter what society says. But y'all know that society has people shook. I really wish that anybody, but specifically since we're talking about a man in this particular situation, especially black men, knew it was okay to be yourself. Dude, if you're gay, be gay. If you're bi, be bi. If you're pansexual, be pansexual. If you're into transsexuals, be into transsexuals. Well, people care, but I don't care. And the general public that you actually are not even going to see cares, but you shouldn't care about them because you're literally never going to see them. They're truly not going to affect you. Live your life. And I understand it's easier said than done. I understand there are people who are living double lives and they're trying to figure it out. Hey, I respect that journey and I hope you figure it out. But you are hurting not only yourself, but you're hurting other people by living in a lie and putting people in situations of danger because you want to be able to live double lives. Be yourself, bro. Be yourself. Again, it's easier said than done, but go find help. It ain't like you've been keeping this secret a secret. We know now. Dude, just go be gay. Go run off with a transsexual somewhere and live your life. Go run off with another guy somewhere and live your life. Stop trying to act like you're something you're not. It's irritating. And how can you say I'm not gay, but I'm into freaky stuff? That's not freaky, that's gay. I'm sorry. It is. It's same sex loving. Whatever word y'all want to use, I'm gonna just say it's gay. And I'm not coming from a negative point or space. It's just gay. And that's fine. Be gay. Do your gay freaky stuff and leave people alone. Ugh. All right. So this news, it had everybody shooketh. So y'all remember Carly Russell, right? Well, the Hoover police had a live press conference to go over the Carly Russell case. And man, there was so much to take in. Not only are they saying Carly faked her own abduction and story, but they're saying she also planned it days prior. The Hoover police stated that Carly said there was a baby on the side of the highway. When she got out to help the baby, a man came out of the trees and abducted her. Then she remembers being put in a trailer of the 18-wheeler that she was apparently in. She said that there was a female with the male who abducted her. And when she went to go up with the baby again, this man came out of the trees and abducted her, right? While she was put in this 18-wheeler, she was saying that there was also a female in this car, but she couldn't identify who this female was. She said that she was able to escape the 18-wheeler, but got captured again, put back in the car, taken to a house, blindfolded, made to get undressed, fed cheese crackers by the lady, had her hair played with, was put in the back of another car, able to escape again, ran through the woods, and made it back home. What? Oh, that was her story, right? However, the Hoover police said upon having the United States Secret Service take a look at Carly's search history, they were able to find searches stating that, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? How to take money out of a register without getting caught? Birmingham bus station. One-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. Taken, the movie. The maximum age of an Amber Alert, and more. Not only did they say this happened, they said that she went to Target and bought her own snacks. And then apparently these kidnappers put $107 in her sock. And they said that she walked over 600 yards while she was on the phone with 911. Wow. Listen, now this is all what they're saying. Have they come out and just said specifically, she lied, she made it up? We are confident that this is what all fully happened. Hey, they're only sticking to these are the facts right now, and they're trying to quote unquote still respect Carly's space. Oh no. Oh no. This is ridiculous. This is scary. Naturally Radiant said, ain't no way baby walked 600 yards. Well, apparently she did. Apparently she did. And apparently she thought she was going to get away with it. And even today, there are there's screenshots from her Twitter account that said, "Taken is my movie." There's screenshots of her going off on her boyfriend's mistress. It's a lot, y'all. It's crazy. And what's even more crazy is the fact that she thought she would get away with this. Again, allegedly she made this all up, but hey, I'm gonna just say this. When it comes out, or if it comes out that she made this all up and she was trying to run away from something, or she was trying to get attention from her boyfriend, because even her boyfriend defended her on social media and then went back and deleted the post. When we found out the answer, and it states specifically that Carly lied, you are ruining it for a lot of other Black women, Black kids, Black people in general who are abducted every day and are not found. Of course, you can't be a representation for an entire community, but unfortunately, you end up being a representation for the entire community when you do dumb stuff like this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Shame on her. If this comes out to be true, shame on her. This is all reported by WFLA. Now, in some broad Nevada news, In-N-Out employees in 5 U.S. states, including Nevada, will no longer be allowed to wear masks as part of new company guidelines that emphasize the importance of customer service, notably showing their smiles, according to a new policy issued by the fast food chain. Beginning August 14th, employees that want to wear masks amid COVID-19 must have a valid medical note exempting him or her from the requirement. An email to workers said. The policy is in effect for workers at its restaurants in Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, Texas, and Utah, which amount to about 100 locations, as reported by Fox 5 Vegas. I don't know about y'all. But I don't really care about if they're wearing masks or not. Give me my food. I don't go into restaurants, well, fast food restaurants, that is, looking to have my day made. Of course, you don't want anybody being rude, but you can be nice with a mask on. You can feel that warmth and that love and that acceptance and that welcomeness with a mask on. We went through a worldwide pandemic. And no matter what you think, if people want to protect themselves, protect others, we should allow them to do so. Because we see that it can happen in 2.2 seconds. So if we have people out there who want to do the extra work and keep other people safe and keep themselves safe, we should allow that to happen. All right, in more Las Vegas news, the city approves the expansion of Boring Company's Tesla Vegas Loop. The Boring Company said that since they opened the Tesla Vegas Loop 2 years ago, 1.2 million passengers have gone through the system. Now, these are underground tunnels underneath Vegas to transport people to different locations. Boring is now expanding the Tesla tunnels to more popular destinations across the city of Las Vegas. The Express Underground Transportation System currently connects the 3 halls of the Convention Center and Resorts World, with ongoing work to create extensions to the Encore. The Boring Company is expanding to add a total of 21 stations within the city, which will include places like Air 15, Palace Station, Symphony Park, El Cortez, and the English Hotel. This will help the company accomplish its plan of creating a 68-mile system. Boring said the goal in creating more Tesla tunnels is to keep traffic down and improve the air quality. The city said the expansion of the tunnels would be funded and constructed by the Boring Company, as reported by Fox 5 Vegas. Hey, if we can do things that create a more healthy environment for us, a better air quality, and keeps traffic off the streets, I'm all for it. So, hey, Boring Company, get it. I will say I did watch the video and I was kind of confused because the tunnels they were like straight tunnels. And I'm like, well, what happens if like one-way tunnels at that? What happens if a car breaks down? Now we're all just kind of stuck in this tunnel. Too claustrophobic for that. All right. Well, you're paying attention to the Jaime Dee Show, which is live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST. When I come back, we're going to have a conversation about if Black history is important. And then later, we're going to have Jajuane Smith, who is a Spirit Airlines flight attendant, who's going to tell us all about the realities of being a flight attendant. So don't go anywhere. Listen to the Jaime Dee Show live, and I'll be right back. Stay there.
Zen World Premium CBD offers full and broad spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Range Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Mole's Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Mole's was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
Zen World Premium CBD offers full and broad spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Range Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Dust off your platform shoes and polyester leisure suits, as it's time to hit the dance floor at the Australian Bee Gees Show. Paying tribute to one of the most beloved bands of our time, you'll enjoy all the hits like Staying Alive, Jive Talking, How Deep Is Your Love, and many others.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. All right, for this topic of the day, I want to talk about if Black history is really important. Now, my answer is yes. I agree. But that Black history is important. But there are a lot of people out there who don't believe Black history is important, who don't believe Black history is even needed. You may be thinking, Jamie, you're lying. Who thinks that? Well, the Florida State Board of Education, yes, Florida, has voted to approve new rules for how Black history will be taught in public schools, despite criticism from the Florida Education Association as well as the NAACP. Now, call in at 702-221-7283. Again, the number to call in is 702-221-7283 if you want to get in on this conversation. Or for those who are in the office, keep chatting in YouTube, and I'll shout out what you're saying. So, yeah, the vote on the new Black History Month teaching standards for K through 12 grades passed unanimously on Wednesday and are expected to be implemented in classrooms across the state this upcoming school year. According to the Washington Post, the updated standards include noting that enslaved people develop skills that could be applied for their personal benefit. You gotta be effing kidding me. The notion that enslaved people benefited from being enslaved is inaccurate and a scary standard for us to establish in our education system. State Rep Anna Eskamani, I said that so wrong, but Anna Eskamani said during a board meeting on Tuesday. A coalition of groups, including the Florida Education Association, says that the new measures purposely omit or rewrite key historical facts about the Black experience. Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr. pushed back at the criticism, saying the task force to help to craft the new standards will continue to meet. He said it's possible that Black history standards will continue to be updated based on recommendations that come from the task force. Lay sigh. I'm so sick of people trying to rewrite history. Next, they're going to say, we agreed to be slaves. You already know there's people who believe that. There's people who believe that we wanted to be slaves. We accepted being slaves, not realizing all of the things that kept us in slavery. Just like Gina Chandler said on YouTube, they have lost their everlasting mind. They're trying to get rid of books in Florida that state what happened in the past in Black history, trying to say that segregation wasn't real, trying to say that slavery didn't really happen, trying to say that slavery didn't last as long as it actually lasted, and more. Why would you rewrite history? Why are you lying to this generation? Do you really believe that if you rewrite history that people are going to be like, yeah, okay, since we don't know about it, we're not going to be racist? No, I'm going to be real honest. The racists are still teaching their kids behind closed doors how to be racist with or without Black history. And because a lot of Black people don't have the access, the resource, and the tools to teach their kids about Black history and to educate the kids correctly, we're not getting the education we seriously need outside of schools. So it's important to have these lessons in the school system. Before Black History Month, during Black History Month, and after Black History Month. And you may be like, oh, Jamie, why are you so black? Bro, we get to talk about the Holocaust all year round. We get to talk about American life all year round. We get to talk about other countries and how we got our civilization, our independence all year round. Why can't we talk about Black history? It's a part of the entire story as a whole. Now, I have two things I want to play for y'all real quick. If you really still don't believe that Black history is important, I'm going to play this first clip of this guy asking this woman about Juneteenth. Take a listen and see what she said. She's a Caucasian older woman. Take a listen.
Juneteenth is, excuse me, what's happening to the white people? They have a Black Miss America. They have a Black college. They have a Black month. What do we have? And now they have Juneteenth. Yes, I understand there was slavery, don't get me wrong. But there was also a Holocaust, and that was more recent than slavery. But you don't hear the Jews saying, gimme, 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 gimme. What's the point of Juneteenth? What is it? I don't know.
I'm so over it. Even my general managers made a face. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. Juneteenth is an annual commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States after the Civil War. It is our true independence as African American people. Do you see why we should not be erasing Black history? Because you have people like this woman who is saying, what's the point of Juneteenth? I don't know. Lady, if you don't take your damn cell phone out and do a simple Google search, if you don't, I get a little heated because my thing is, as African American people, we don't get to say, well, what's the point of being white? What is white history? Because we have to live through it. We have to accept all these other cultures. And I'm not going to be this person who's like, well, slavery was more worse than Holocaust. We're not doing that. We're not doing that on the Jaime Dee show. Because what the Holocaust was is what the Holocaust was, and what the slavery was is what slavery was. And they were both despicable. But what you're not going to do is try to pin one against the other and say one is worse than the other. We're not doing that. That's why Black history is so important. On top of that, I can't stand people who have so much privilege and say, you have this, you don't need those things. You get to walk through life and just live. We don't get to as African American people. I'm gonna play one more clip. Take a listen to this clip. This clip is about a white guy who is in solidarity for the Black community and wants to say Black Lives Matter in a sundown town that has a lot of KKK members in it. Let's listen to it.
Have a little pride in the race, brother. What pride? What pride?
I wouldn't say after dark, man.
Honestly, dude, you have balls of steel because you could get hospitalized by some guys that want to beat your ass.
I've had several old men come by here, look out the window and tell me, since you better go tell that get out of here and shit. About 10 minutes, I'm going to be back. You better be on.
Okay, come back.
We matter too. You're a white man.
You dumb shit.
Are you a Marxist?
Communist. Domestic terrorist.
All right, so we're gonna cut that off for sake of time. That's a pretty long video, but as you can see, even other white people who stand in solidarity for Black people have to face what racism and what racist marks look and sound like. The African diaspora in the United States struggles with immense racism every day. Even white people showing solidarity can find themselves at the receiving end of vile abuse. As one Black Lives Matter supporter found out in the viral video filmed in Harrison, Arkansas. The city is a Ku Klux Klan stronghold and is dubbed the most racist town in America. Harrison has a history of racist riots. In 1905, a mob of 30 white residents set fire to the home of Black residents, shot at their windows, and demanded that all Blacks leave the city. Those who refused were berated, hounded, and attacked, as reported by African_Stream. Y'all, this is still happening in 2023. You can't even stand in solidarity for another group without facing this type of strife. And if you really believe that getting rid of Black history will solve this, you are incredibly wrong. Racism lasts and has been lasting generations because it's people like these individuals that you heard in this video that want it to last with or without history. When you sit here and say, oh, the Jews, they don't say, gimme, gimme, gimme. Again, we're not pinpointing anybody against anybody, but one thing we can truthfully say is that these other communities that have dealt with racism, strife, and all this horrible history like we have, they have gotten way more from America than we have. They have gotten way more from society than we have. Are we saying that they're still treated as equals? No, they still deal with struggles every day, but they still have gotten way more benefits, way more security, way more laws put in place to protect them, and more. And we're still fighting to just be asked to be loved. There's sundown towns, for God's sake, in 2023. You're telling me I have to watch where I go after a certain period of time in 20? I don't care what anybody says. It's important to have Black history in our schools. It's important to have Black representation in our media. It's important for people to just be able to be themselves and be happy, whether Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, gay, straight, lesbian. It doesn't matter. It's all dumb, and we should be able to just live our lives. I'm just sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to have Jajuane Smith, who's in the house because he's a flight attendant for Spirit Airlines. And we're going to discuss how to get into the field, the realities of being a flight attendant, the benefits of being a flight attendant, how he maintains relationships with his busy schedule, and more. So stick around for Jajuane Smith because we have some interesting conversations coming up. This is the Jaime Dee Show. Stay there.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous Barbecue and Meat Market, John Moles Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Moles was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmolemeats.com.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there for you. AR Heating and Air Conditioning offer reasonable prices, reliability, and professional service at a great value. For more information, go to fixmyac.net or call 702-646-4000. Beat the heat and call AR Heating and Air Conditioning today.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Now, if you're just now joining me, I already went over the daily news headlines. We just had a conversation about if Black history is important and if we should keep it in schools. But now we have the best part of the day where we're going to have Jajuane Smith, a flight attendant for Spirit Airlines, who's going to join me live to discuss how he got into the field, the realities of being a flight attendant, the benefits of being a flight attendant, how he maintains a relationship with his busy schedule, and more. So without further ado, welcome into the show, Jajuane Smith. What's up, friend? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. Welcome in.
Yes.
What's up, man? So you are a flight attendant for Spirit Airlines. How long have you been in your role?
I just became one in February. So
Okay.
it's been a couple months. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. So you're feeling the true life of a flight attendant, even though it's only been a couple of months.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So I know when you're a flight attendant, you have to be stationed somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Do you get to choose or do they pick for you?
They pick for us.
Okay, so where did they station you?
I'm here in Vegas.
Okay, so you're actually you live in Vegas and you're stationed in Vegas.
Yep.
Now, is that a reality for everybody to be stationed where they live, or
No.
you're just lucky?
Not at all. I got lucky.
Okay.
So a lot of people in my class were definitely not happy, but we all doing it, so we're making it work.
So talk to me about how do you become a flight attendant? What's the process of becoming a flight attendant?
Obviously you just gotta apply.
Okay.
How I became one, I was a ramp agent.
Okay.
And I was a cleaner for the planes at the time. I would talk to the flight attendants. They were like, you really got that bubbly personality. And they were
Right.
like, you might as well just join us. So I was like, sure, why not? So I hopped on spirit.com/careers
Facts.
and got the job.
Okay, so what does the interview process look like?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So you go, they had me go to Orange County, and it's in a big hotel. So it's like 500 people.
Oh, wow.
And so it's like a group interview. And you just go in there with your resume, look your best, and have that bubbly personality, and just give your all, and show them that you really want to be here.
So when you actually get accepted for an interview, do they fly you out to that location, or you have to make your own way to that location to interview?
I made my own way. I think if you were like more on the East Coast, I think they do fly you in. I wasn't too sure, but just knowing me personally, I just went there.
You went there yourself. Did you have to find your own lodging as well?
No, not at all. I just went to the interview and went back home.
Okay, got you. Okay, so when you actually get the job as a flight attendant, what happens next?
You go to training.
Okay.
And training is intense.
Okay, walk us through it.
From me being in boot camp in the military, this was harder for me, honestly.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, they actually have you do you have to go through so much training, so many tests. You cannot fail one test. If you do fail, you can do another round, but you only get one more chance.
Oh, wow.
And then, it's a lot. And there's a lot of physical training. You go down the slides. It's super high. You got to know how to swim.
They make you swim?
They made me swim, yeah. I know how to swim.
Right.
I know. Some people didn't know how to swim, but we had the life vest. So, they were good. They were, kind of nervous, but just don't be nervous. You're in there for what you want to do, and don't ever doubt yourself. I'm telling you now, you got this. You can always do whatever you put your mind to and have that strong mindset.
Okay, so you said, let's talk a little bit more about that. So when you get into training, how long is training?
It was a month.
It's a month worth of training. And now are you training Monday through Sunday, Monday through Friday?
I think we had at least one day off
a week.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What do your hours look like in training?
There's 3 classes. So I was the first class. So I was 6 a.m. to 3. I believe.
Wow! Every day until that one day off.
Yeah.
Did you get to pick which class, which time you want to start your class, or no?
No, I did not. I think we did, but I was okay with the early class because I'd rather get in and get out.
Do you get paid for training?
No, not necessarily, but they give you a food card, so it's like you could use that debit card, credit card for food and whatever else you want.
So when you're in training, is training in the place that you're going to be stationed? Where's training at?
There's 3 places. I was here in Vegas. There's one in Orlando, which is Fort Lauderdale's headquarters in Orlando. Right now they're doing Orlando.
Okay.
So I was like the last class for Vegas.
Do they get to pick where you do your training, or they just tell you where to go?
They told us where we're going.
Okay, so if you're in training and let's say you're in Vegas, but you're doing it in Orlando, do they put you up somewhere while you're in training? Okay, so they cover your lodging at least.
Yes,
you may not get paid, but you get a food voucher per diem, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's a month full of training. You have a lot of tests. You have physical activity you have to do. And you obviously have to learn how to be a flight attendant specifically. What's on the test? Like, what are the questions usually?
Well,
that makes it so hard.
You learn your airport codes.
Okay.
You have to know the main 10 ones. And
what's an airport code? Give us an example.
So, like, if you're in Orlando, the airport code is MCO. Yes.
Okay.
And so it's just, they're all 3 letters. And you go over your drills, like your doors. You need to know how to do CPR. You need to know basically all the lingo and times. You know your military times, and there's a lot of stuff. Just a lot. It was a lot.
That sounds like a lot. So we are live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. And Gina Chandler wants to know, what's the age limit for flight attendants? Do you know?
21.
21?
Yep, you gotta be 21.
Okay, but is there a cap? Like, are you too old? Is there a point where you're too old to be a flight attendant?
We have some up there,
Elders?
Very high up
some
there.
mature,
Yeah.
some mature,
Yes.
some very well-aged individuals.
Yes,
Okay, that's cool. So when you were in your class, were there just a lot of young people that were in your training class, or it was a mix?
Mixture, yes.
Mix. Okay. So let me talk to me about this. It seems as though everybody wants to become a flight attendant. Every time I go to social media, people I even went to grad school with are not even in their career anymore, and they're flight attendants. Why do you believe that's the new popular thing to be a flight attendant?
People love to travel.
Okay.
And if you can have the ability to travel for free, then I definitely, agree with them. Hop on it.
So, okay, let's get into that then. What are the benefits of being a flight attendant? Because I was told that you may get the travel places for free, but you have to be on standby. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, so let's talk about the benefits. What are the benefits of being a flight attendant?
The free flights, duh.
That's it?
No.
I'm about to say, y'all get insurance?
You get, you get your insurance. Yes, you get basically like your basic stuff that you get with any other job, plus flying. You get to stay in hotels for free. You get per diem per day while you're away from base. And it's actually per hour as well. And you get to put your family and loved ones on as well. Like, it's
you can bring people with you?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that. How do you get to bring people with you on flights?
So you have to be mom, dad, or in-law, or significant other. But you have to have proof of your significant other.
Like married or just in a relationship?
Either or.
So
but you have to have
send
proof.
a video of us kissing. Like, how do you prove that?
You want to be on my benefits so bad, but no, you.
Well, I'm not gonna kiss you to get your benefits, but if I gotta hold your hand, I'll do that with you, man. But I'm not kissing you. To get your
yes. You gotta have proof of like a light bill that you guys live together for more than 2 years.
Oh, you can fake that,
Loki. We ain't doing fraud.
I said that live on air. My bad, y'all. My bad. I am not a part of.
We
that
don't
type
promote
of
fraud. Okay?
Please do not arrest me. I was just joking. My name is not G Herbo. Anyway.
Don't.
Anyway.
Yeah. So like, if they're on your list, let's say you got a trip going to Texas, and they're not doing nothing, you can put them on standby on your flight if there's room, and they can go with you.
So I was told that there's a difference between like buddy passes, and they're like they can go with you as many times as you have those buddy passes, or they're actually on your list. Is there a difference?
Yes.
So what's the difference between the both?
Buddy pass, you're not on the list. So it's like you can have a friend, you give them that buddy pass. You only get 12 a year. So, and that also includes each layover. So if you got to go to Houston, but you got a layover in Dallas, that's 1, 2, and then same
that's
way
2 buddy
back.
passes.
Yeah.
Are there you can't use a buddy pass for a one-way nonstop?
If it's nonstop, yeah, you can use that.
Okay.
It's just per layover. So as long as you get to your destination.
So you have a list of people you could put on that get your flight benefits, but there's also buddy passes.
Yes.
Now the buddy pass, you only get 12.
Yes.
What about, let's say I was on your list? How often could I fly if I was on your list though?
You can fly as much as you want.
Oh,
You
okay.
just gotta let me know and I gotta put you on.
And that doesn't affect the buddy passes.
No, because that's different. Yeah, you're on the list.
Who on your list, Jajuane?
Yes,
Who on your
yes.
list? How many don't laugh me off. Who on your list, Jajuane? How many buddy passes do you have?
12.
Listen,
You get
I'm gonna
12.
shoot my shot. How many buddy passes do you have?
I get 12. I didn't got them yet. I'm still in probation.
Okay,
but
well,
yes.
so Dina Smith says, that's my handsome son. Let me, woo! We got Mama live on the YouTube. Then you have Gina Chandler who says, do you have to fly 40 hours a week, like a work week? Or how does your hours work? How does your schedule look?
They vary. I'm telling you. So you could either fly from here, go to Boston, lay over there. And that's like your hours. So from time away from base and going back, that's how long you're working. Or you can do a turnaround, which is from like, Las Vegas to Kansas and come back.
So is there a minimum required of hours you have to work per week?
That part, no, not really. We get 70 a month. 70 hours a month.
And you have to work those 70 hours a month.
Yes. And then the rest you could pick up, but you do they give us 13 days off a month as well.
Okay.
So it's a lot. Like it's so much going on. It's like, and each airline is different. So I'm just speaking for mine.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else's, but yeah, we do get 13 days off, but you can pick up.
Okay, so the minimum required hours a month is 70. They put you on the schedule here and there to fulfill that many hours, but do you get to pick your schedule within that 70 hours a week?
You can pick your schedule. Like when you start out, you're on reserve. So that means you're like a doctor on call. So you could be asleep and then crew schedule will call you like at 2 a.m, like, hey, you have a trip, be here at 5. I'm like, okay. Cool.
But are you picking that or no?
I didn't pick it. Like they'll give it to you at first, but then every month you could choose your schedule. So you just got to bid for it.
Okay, you can choose, but it doesn't mean you're gonna get it.
No, because you got to go with seniority.
Okay, so tell me, explain that, like walk us through that. Let's say it's a new month and you know for a fact that you want to go on vacation at the end of the month. How would you pick your schedule?
I will go on my it's called Flickr. So you would go on that, and it's a lot of process. You gotta pick like your reserves, you gotta pick a line, then you gotta pick like days you want. So you gotta do a lot of stuff to get what you want.
Right.
But line.
Just because you pick those things doesn't mean you're actually
not gonna get it. Yeah.
Makes sense. So you can still pick something, and then that month comes around and they put you on a whole different schedule.
Yes.
Okay. We have another question from Tracy T. Holloway that says, are there certain hygiene, hairstyle, or physical requirements or restrictions for being a flight attendant?
Yes, you always need to look proper. You always look your best. Make sure, ladies, your hair is in a bun or it's up. Nails can't be long. You can wear nail polish, but it has to be a neutral color.
Okay.
And no nose rings, no earrings. If they are earrings, they have to be the same type and not dingling. And always make sure your uniform is, nice and pressed and look your best.
And this is for Spirit Airlines specifically.
It's for everybody.
Oh, really?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
I mean, like you just see all the flight attendants. They always look, they look great.
But I do know that there are some African American women who want to express their hairstyles.
You can,
and sometimes they do, but like you said, they have to be slicked back. What if they want to go bald? What if they want to do a fro? Is that appropriate?
It has to be, lengthwise.
Okay,
it's good as long as it's
as long as you're presentable.
Yes.
It's good. Okay,
yeah,
makes sense. Your mom says, "Where we going, son?" You have Jordan Smith that says, "Hey, big bro, work it, sir.
Hey,
love
sis.
you." Yes. Okay, I think you already answered this, but Gina Chandler wants to know: do you work the same flights weekly? I'm guessing the answer is no, right?
No.
All right. So what are the realities of being a flight attendant? I mean, I'm sure there's all these great benefits. You're happy, you get to travel. You're in Cancun one day, in Kansas the next day, back in the sundown town in Arkansas the next day. But what are the realities? Is there bad things about being a flight attendant? Are you stressed? What's the real?
Oh, starting out, it can be very tough. It could be, you're getting into a new routine in your life, so you gotta learn how to maintain your time. You gotta maintain schedule. It's customer service. We all know how customer service could be, so it could be a little tough in that aspect. Personally, you're gonna always be jet lagged. I'm jet lagged even now, so you're just gonna be tired a lot. But you just gotta make sure you get there on time, and do what you gotta do, and make your job worthwhile.
All right. Well, before we go, Jajuane, I want you to answer this. How do you maintain your relationships? How do you keep friends? How do you date? How do you move forward in life, knowing that you're in you have such a busy work schedule?
Well, in the words of Rihanna, I'm not really looking for a man right now. But I will say this. I do meet a lot of amazing flight attendants. I do meet a lot of amazing people. And, you know, we exchange numbers. We'll call each other. We'll text each other. You know, we can even check each other's schedules. You know, like I may have a friend in Orlando be like, hey, girl, you in Orlando right now? All right, bet. I'm not working, so I'm just going to meet you up. So, you know, we can continue keeping in contact.
Right.
And it's like one big family, honestly, you know?
So you're just saying as a flight attendant, you make time when you make time. You make time for who you want to make time for, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's possible.
Yeah.
So for all y'all other flight attendants out there who act like y'all can't be in relationships and y'all want to be out here being frivolous, you know what I'm talking about. Jajuane Smith said you can make time for who you make time for, and you can put me on your buddy list. All right, well, that was Jajuane Smith, who just joined the Jaime Dee Show, which is live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST. Jajuane, before we leave, how do we find you? Ask you more questions, support what you got going on.
You can follow me on Instagram at Jajuane Smith. Jajuane_Smith.
Spell it for us.
JAJUANE_Smith. And then my other account, Flight Attendant_J. Also on Instagram. And I also have a YouTube channel.
Okay,
By the way, I would love to shout out my homegirl, my bestie, Jessica Barrows. That's with a K.
Go ahead.
On our YouTube channel at J Slim and Sonica, where you can see our life as the new living single besties and, you know, see how we do and like daily lives. And I also take her with me to a trip. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everybody who's on social media. And thank you so much, Jajuane Smith.
Thank y'all.
To get the bell right here because you did that today. Yeah, a round of applause. Thank you for letting us know what are the realities of being a flight attendant. Hey, again, this is the Jaime Dee Show. I'll be back tomorrow, so stick around because guess what? We have more amazing things to go over. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, Vegas.
Peace out.
How was that?
What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jaimedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.